What up peeps, it's me again. So, today we're talking about the new special program for the version 4.6 of Genshin Impact. This is basically going to be a summary of the live stream and what I thought about it. So, starting with Arlecchino, they showed her kit. It looks very cool. They didn't tell us a lot about her kit, but they told us about how it works. So basically she gains a bond of life, and she does pyro damage, so she's a pyro polearm character. The particle effects on her attacks looks really cool. Like the color on it, it's a really dark deep red, which is different from every other pyro character we've had. And she actually flies. She can actually glide over water like they showed. Basically she gives herself bond of life. I kind of wish she could give others bond of life, because it's like giving herself a debuff, but it's kind of good for her. So her E puts a Hu-Tao like mark on people, and it does damage every once in a while. But it also gives her bond of life, which is cool, and it does damage. And her Q is really cool. Like look at that animation. I think it's one of the coolest burst animations we've ever gotten from any character. So she can heal herself on her Q, and she basically got max health from her Q in that footage we saw. I don't know if we're actually gonna get max health or not, but we basically need Q to heal ourselves. Sounds kind of masochistic, but whatever. And they also said that she cannot be healed at all. Like she can be affected by healing, which is kind of annoying. Like you can't even heal her. I'm always paranoid about not healing characters. Like even if a 1 HP is missing from a character, I get really upset about it. But I don't know. But yeah, Arlecchino sounds really cool. I hope she's really strong, and I'm definitely gonna pull for her. Like next version, I'm definitely gonna go for Arlecchino, and yeah, stay tuned for that. So for the event banners, we have Arlecchino and Linny on the first side, on the first half, and Wanderer and Baiju on the second half. So the first half weapon banner, we have Arlecchino's new weapon. It's a polearm, which looks pretty cool. Like deep red suits her. Obviously, it's her signature weapon. So it'll be with the first grade magic. That's Linny's signature weapon. So the first half weapon banner looks really cool, and the second half weapon banner is you don't want to be going for that one. So yeah, the banners, and then we have the Arlecchino weekly boss. So she's only the third character that is playable and also has a weekly boss, right? We had Child, we had Raiden, and now we have this. What I actually found surprising was that she's actually fighting her own kids. Like that is so funny. Like Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are actually fighting her. She's showing no mercy to her. This is the beating that fathers give. This is actually why she's called Father. And this boss battle is unlocked through a story quest, and for a story quest they finally have focused experience, so we don't have to get interrupted in stories by incomplete quests that we have left lying around. So this is a really overlooked feature. Like they didn't talk about it much, but this is one of the things that I liked about her boss battle. The music sounds really cool, as is the tradition for all Fatui characters. Like there is the Snezhnaya type music. Like I can't wait for Snezhnaya. They'll have really cool music there, but we're getting hints in Child's battle and Scaramouche's battle, and now her battle. She looks like a spider with those wings. That's really cool. And I like the arena too. Like the arena we fight in, the boss arena. We don't talk about those much, but I like it when it's like a gladiator arena. It's very boss battle-ish. It's a very proper arena. It's circular, and it like gives me a lot of satisfaction. I love that. Apparently you need healing for her boss battle, so you need to bring a healer with you, and if you do manage to heal, she gives you a charged attack damage bonus, which I don't understand why it's a charged attack damage bonus. Like could be normal damage bonus, but I guess they want you to bring Nivelette and yeah, show her the power of the dragon. There's new artifact sets, 2 new artifact sets. They look pretty cool. Like they didn't give us any details about it, so I don't know what to say about it yet, but I'm pretty sure one of them is going to be for Arlecchino. That's the precedent for it. Like the way her kit works, I don't think any artifact set would be really that good for her. So maybe, I don't know. The artifact sets look really cool though. I can't wait to read the lore about them. Speaking of lore, we have Sino's second story quest. I can't believe Sino got his story quest before Venti, but it is what it is. Apparently, we'll be getting Sino lore finally. Like, it's been a year. It's been more than a year. Sino has all these Anubis powers, like the Egyptian god, and that wasn't explained at all. They just made him a goofy fella. But looks like they'll finally be explaining his lore. It looks really cool. And there's also a new character. They announced his voice actor today. So I believe he'll be coming in the future. He's probably a new character. I don't think they told us his name yet, but he looks really cool. He's a Sumeru character. He very pretty, very pretty. And we'll be getting a new area. They called it the Village of Petrichor. It looks very pretty, and apparently most of it is just an underwater area, and there's world quests there, obviously, and there's new puzzle mechanics there. I hope the puzzles won't be too difficult, but yeah, I'm looking forward to exploring the new underwater area. And there's a new boss, as is common for new areas. There's a new boss. He looks pretty cool. He has a centaur looking, like he's a statue that looks like a centaur, and he'll fight us. Like, this boss is probably what Arlecchino needs, so that's why we held off on pre-farming for Arlecchino, because everything that needs to be farmed for her will be dropping alongside her in the version, which will take a lot of time. And to get to the new area, a teleport will unlock for everyone that's completed the Mondstadt story quest. So like, I kind of find that, you know, like, exploration is my favorite part of Genshin, but I would have preferred if we were meant to go to the area the old-fashioned way instead of using the teleport waypoint, but I'll just swim there. Like, I'm not using the teleport waypoint. So finally, coming to the events, we have another Ito event. We'll be getting a horn. Looks like this is a music event. We'll be getting a horn that's a music instrument, and a free Goro for our troubles. This music event looks kind of similar to other music events we got. Like, you play notes from your keyboard. They're kind of annoying. There's some Asian players that play really well. Like, this is basically an Osu type skill test. I'm not too fond of these, but they're fun to play. Like, I just try to close my eyes and play them. And Windtrace is back. It's been a long time since Windtrace has been back. Like, I don't think Windtrace was there for the entirety of 2023. So it's been a long time. And there are new mechanics which sound interesting. There's like machines and stuff you gotta repair, and rebels can be caught twice this time. There's a new spin on it because like people were having tea parties in front of Diluc's house instead of actually playing. So maybe they'll actually play this time. For the next event, this guy wants to make friends with bosses. Like, they named the Jade Plume, they named the Primogeo Vishap, the Regiswine, and the Seahorse. So like, pretty intimidating monsters. This guy is in contention for one of the most insane NPCs we've ever got, and I think they let loose that this guy has returned from Natlan. So I don't know if he's actually a Natlan NPC, but he's returned from Natlan, so maybe we'll be getting Natlan lore, because this is the year. In a few months we'll be getting Natlan lore. So I don't know. I'm really excited for getting Natlan lore more than anything. Event sounds cool though. It looks like it'll be quite hard if they are giving us 20 minutes to kill the boss. Like, I hope it is too hard so that I struggle, but it's also rewarding. Like, I'll definitely be making a video on this event. This is really cool. Like, fighting jacked up versions of bosses, like bosses on steroids. That's my stuff. And looks like we'll be getting 2 combat events this version. There's another combat event. This is the Vibro Crystal event. We've had this before, but it's quite fun. Like, I like combat events. I like more combat events that they're giving us. Like, just 1 combat event per version is whatever, but 2 is good. Like, they should give us 3 next version. More combat events, please. And there's TCG as usual, but yeah, I'm falling asleep already. We've had this before. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole unless there's actual rewards. Like, unless they're giving us Primo Gems, there's not even more. They're just giving us TCG coins. That's fake money. I'm never playing TCG. There's overflowing mastery for talents, so you can crown your characters. You can level up your talents, and most people have them very low, so this is really good. And they talked about some improvements. There's improvements to the teapot. I don't really use teapot that much, but maybe if you want to farm primos for the for the furnishing sets. It's easier to do so now. There's new profile pictures. You can be an Aranara if you want. You can be all sorts of quest characters. So that's really cool. I'll stick to my child though. Maybe I'll change to an Aranara for a few days. I'll see. And the treasure compass has been updated. I never use the treasure compass because I just basically use the interactive map most of the time, but the treasure compass is a thing, and looks like the chest will actually be marked on the map instead of just giving us a trail of light in the general direction. So that will make it easier to grab chests. So if you just grab chest normally without looking for an interactive map, it's kind of cool. Like, you can use this in conjunction with an interactive map, and yeah. So I like this feature, and yeah, that was basically it for all the information they gave us. That's a lot of information, not lots to take in. So 4.5 was so boring, like I literally fell asleep during the live stream, but 4.6 looks really cool. I'm glad they have a lot of content for us, and I hope they'll have more content for us next version. They also gave us redemption codes. I'll have the redemption codes in the comments down below. They usually last less than 24 hours, so be sure to claim them. I'll have them in a pinned comment down below, so take a look at the comments. And yeah, that's basically it for the live stream. That's basically all the information they gave us, and I'm looking pretty forward to it. All I can know is the thing that I'm interested in the most about, because I'm going for her obviously, and I'll be making a video for that, and I'll be making a video for most of the contents in this version, so stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments what you think about the new version 4.6, and let me know what you're most excited for it, because I'm certainly excited for a lot of things. So let me know, and then we'll discuss in the comments. I'll put a little heart in the comment, you know how it is. And yeah, that does it for this video. And if you liked it, like, comment, subscribe, you know how it is, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.